You built an agent, a really good one. It books flights, it answers questions, it gets things done. But here is the catch. It can only ever do what you taught it to do. The moment a job needs a skill it does not have, it just stops. And we are about to have a lot of agents. Every company is building them for support, for sales, for code, for operations. Soon there will not be hundreds or thousands. Some think there will be millions, even billions of agents, each one good at exactly one narrow thing. But here is the problem nobody planned for. Your agent was built with one framework. Mine was built with another. They run on different clouds, speak different formats, and have no idea the other one even exists. A world full of brilliant agents, and every single one of them an island. So what if any agent could just talk to any other agent? Hand off a task, get an answer back, even if the two were built by rival companies, in different languages, on opposite ends of the internet. That one idea is the whole point of A2A, agent to agent, A2A, Fi. Google introduced it in April 2025 with 50 partners, then handed it to the Linux Foundation so no single company owns it. In barely a year, it became the standard for agents talking to each other. Here is what it actually looks like. You ask a planner agent to book a trip. It cannot do everything itself, so it finds a flights agent and a hotels agent, hands each one a slice of the job, and pulls the answers back together. One request, three agents working as a team. But before any of that can happen, one agent has to find another. So every A2A agent publishes a little business card, who it is, what it can do, and exactly where to reach it. And that card lives at one predictable address, so any agent can fetch it. Read it, and you instantly know this agent handles flights, it speaks these formats, and here is how to authenticate. Discovery, done. Then the real work begins. The client sends a task, one unit of work, with a goal, and it does not fire and forget. It watches the task move, live, submitted, working, and, if the agent needs more from you, input required. And when it is finished, the remote agent hands back an artifact, the actual result, a booking, a document, a chart. The task closes as completed, and the answer flows home. That is a 2A end-to-end, so let us slow it down and build it up. A 2A has just two roles. A client agent, the one with a goal that kicks things off, and a remote agent, the one with a skill that does the work and sends a result back. And the same agent can be a client in one conversation and a remote in the next. It all starts with the agent card. Think of it as the agent's public profile, a small JSON file listing its name, its endpoint URL, the transports it speaks, and its skills. This is the one thing an agent shows the outside world, and everything else flows from it. And there is a simple convention for finding it. The card lives at a well-known path, /.wellknown/agentcard.json, right on the agent's own domain. No central registry to sign up for, no directory to maintain. If you know the domain, you can find the agent. The unit of work is the task, and every task has a lifecycle that A2A names precisely, submitted when it arrives, working while the agent runs. Input required if it needs to ask you something, and then a final state, completed, failed, canceled, or rejected. The client always knows exactly where things stand. Inside a task, the two agents trade messages, turns in a conversation, and every message is built from parts. A text part for words, a file part for an image or a document, and a data part for structured JSON, a form, some parameters, a clean machine-readable payload. These agents are not limited to plain text. When the work is done, the output comes back as an artifact. Not just a chat reply, a real deliverable made of those same parts, a generated report, a parsed dataset, a finished image. The artifact is the concrete thing the task actually produced. And underneath, a 2A rides on boring, battle-tested plumbing. The requests are JSON RPC 2.0 over HTTPS or gRPC or plain REST, whichever you prefer. There is no exotic new wire format to learn here. It is the same web your browser already runs on every single day. But agent work can take a while, so A2A streams. Using server-sent events, the remote agent pushes its progress as it goes, working, halfway, almost there. And for jobs that run for minutes or hours, it can fire a webhook to ping you the moment it is done. No polling, no staring at a spinner. And because these agents cross company lines, security is built in, not bolted on after. The agent card declares the authentication it needs. Credentials ride in standard HTTP headers, bearer tokens, API keys, mutual TLS, exactly like every secure API you already trust. Each agent verifies every request it gets. Put it all together, and one collaboration flows clean. Discover the agent from its card, send it the task, watch it stream through its states, get the artifact back. The client never sees inside the remote agent, and the beautiful part is, it never needs to. And that last part is the quiet genius of the whole design. The two agents stay opaque to each other. Your agent never exposes its prompts, its memory, its private tools, or its secret sauce. It just advertises what it can do and delivers results. Collaboration without surrender. That is exactly what lets rival companies' agents work together. Now, if you have heard of MCP, you might be a little confused. Are these not the same thing? They are not. They are partners. MCP connects one agent to its tools and its data. A2A connects one agent to another agent. One is vertical, the other is horizontal. Stack them and you get the full picture. Your planner agent uses A2A to delegate to the flight specialist. And that flight agent, in turn, uses MCP to call the airline's real API. Agent to agent on top, agent to tools underneath. Together, they are the whole nervous system of an AI workforce, and it does not care how any of these agents were built. One on LangGraph, one on CrewAI, one on Google's ADK, one on semantic kernel. It does not matter. A2A is the neutral language they all speak at the border, so the framework wars stop mattering the moment two agents need to cooperate. So how did this happen so fast? April 2025, Google ships A2A with more than 50 partners on day one. 2 months later, it goes to the Linux Foundation with AWS, Cisco, Microsoft, Salesforce, and others as founding members. And in early 2026, the spec reaches version 1.0, officially production ready. And the names behind it are not small. Google, Microsoft, AWS, IBM, Cisco, Salesforce, SAP, ServiceNow, plus a who's who of the world's biggest consulting and enterprise software firms. When fierce competitors all agree on one standard, history says that standard tends to win. And it is not just a spec sitting on paper either. Microsoft baked it into Azure AI Foundry and Copilot Studio. AWS added it to Bedrock AgentCore. Google built it across its own cloud. The three biggest clouds on Earth all speak A2A natively, and the numbers tell the rest of the story. 50 partners at launch became more than 150 organizations in a single year, 22,000 stars on GitHub, 5 official SDKs, Python, JavaScript, Java, Go, and .NET. This is very clearly not a science experiment anymore. Version 1.0 also fixed the scariest gap. How do you trust a card you just found on the open internet? The answer is signed agent cards. Now, a card can carry a cryptographic signature, so the receiving agent can prove it really came from the domain it claims. No more quietly impersonating somebody else's agent. And it is already growing past plain conversation. An extension called the Agent Payments Protocol, backed by 60+ organizations, lets agents actually transact, authorize a purchase, settle a payment, carry signed proof of what was agreed. Agents that can hire other agents and pay them for the work. Picture it in the real world. A customer service agent takes your request, then quietly pulls in a billing agent, a shipping agent, and a returns agent, each from a different vendor, each behind its own A2A card. You ask one question, and an entire team of specialists assembles, solves it, and disbands. You never see the seams. Step back, and the design choices all rhyme. Build on what already works. HTTP, JSON, the open web. Be secure by default. Stay modality agnostic, so text, files, audio, and video are all first class. And support tasks that run long. Nothing flashy here, just the boring discipline that makes a standard actually last. But let us be honest, it is not magic and it is not finished. Trusting an agent you did not build is a genuine risk. A malicious one can lie about its skills or try to reach past its scope. Signed cards and scope tokens help, but the harder questions, accountability, auditing, what happens when an autonomous agent goes rogue, are all still being worked out. This is a standard mid-flight, but the direction is clear. We are heading toward an internet of agents, potentially millions of them, from thousands of vendors, discovering each other and forming teams on the fly to solve problems no single agent ever could. A2A is the common language that quietly makes all of that possible. So that is A2A. Two roles, a client and a remote agent, an agent card to discover what is out there, a task that moves through clear, named states, and artifacts as the finished result, all riding on the plain old web. One protocol so that any agent can talk to any other agent. If that finally made a 2A click, do me a favor and subscribe. Cloud Codes takes apart one system like this every single week. Build, solve, deploy. And I will see you in the